Hi there. You know, the universe doesn't like waste. The universe doesn't like us to waste time, waste food, waste energy. And so what do we do instead? Well, let's look at the ways we can waste in our lives. We can waste our time trying to please other people. We can waste our time worrying about what people think of us, whether people like us or not, whether they like the way we dress, the way we talk. What a waste of time and energy. Because here's the truth here. Every one of us is different. Each of us is unique. It doesn't matter what body we're in. Each of us has different gifts. We have different abilities. And so you're not going to be compared with somebody else. How can you be compared to someone else? You're different. You're you. So be unapologetically you. Be the best you that you can be. There is no one else there out in the world that's like you. All right, so how else can we waste time and energy? Well, we can worry about trying to make everyone happy. Worry about, and this is a big one today, making everyone feel comfortable. Is it your job? Ask yourself, is it my job to make everyone around me comfortable? Take a breath. I get a big old no. Hell no. Because here's the thing. If you are so worried about making everyone else around you feeling comfortable, you're not going to be yourself. You won't be true to yourself. You won't be really you, which that's the greatest job that we have on this earth, is to be true to ourselves, to be fully invested in who we are, knowing who we are, understanding who we are, as opposed to worrying so much about other people. Now, I am not saying to be mean or rude. I have a motto, take no prisoners, do no hurt, no harm, and do not use any of this for evil, right? So that is those are the tenets that I live by. However, I have stopped trying to please other people. I've stopped trying to be different than everyone in my family. Deemed the black sheep of the which is really funny because, you know, there's a children's show, Baba Blue Sheep. We can't even say black sheep anymore. I got to tell you, the truth is there are white sheep in the world and there are black sheep in the world. And I am not talking about race at all. There are brown dogs, there are white dogs, there are black and white dogs. So I am talking about the truth of animals on the planet. I am just talking about animals. So here's the thing. When we are spending all of our time and energy trying to make everyone else around us happy and comfortable, what happens to you? Well, you become shrouded, you become laden and burdened by everyone else's burden, and you're not being who you truly are. And so what I will tell you is the universe wants you to be you. That's the biggest job that you have. Be you. Be the best you that you can be. Now, how do we go about that? Well, get to know who you are. How do you do that? Well, you date yourself. You do the same things with yourself as you would if you were out on a date. Ask yourself questions. What do I like? What do I like to eat? What do I like to do? When am I happiest? You know, these are questions that a lot of people never ask themselves. And I will tell you, when this began for me, it was my son David. Mom, when are you happy? What makes you happy? He asked me that question. I was living in the desert, dancing in the desert with my dogs. I was listening to music on my headphones and dancing in the desert. And he could hear it in my voice. I was happy. I was happy alone, dancing in the desert by myself, without anyone else around me. And that is the truth of who you are. When you are standing in the truth of who you are, happy with yourself, when you're happy with yourself in your home, you'll be happy with yourself elsewhere. And so the biggest job that we each have is coming home to who we are, getting to know who we are, knowing, loving, respecting, and then trusting ourselves. When we trust ourselves, then we are able to receive guidance from the universe. You know, I get guidance all the time, and I can tell the difference between the guidance and what is in my mind. My mind is quiet and peaceful. Now, that didn't happen overnight. It took time. It took a lot of effort and work, and to let go and shed all the things that weren't me. I took the things out of my personal bucket that I used to make my responsibility that were not. So I'm going to ask you today, what is in your personal bucket that is not your responsibility? What can you take out of your personal bucket that you are dragging around with you day and night, making your responsibility that isn't yours? I would love to hear from you. What is it that you've made your responsibility that really isn't? What are you going to take out of your bucket today that stops wasting your time and precious life force, your precious energy, that will lighten your load and allow you to receive more joy? I'd love to hear. And you know, I have a YouTube channel. I would love you to subscribe. Press the bell so you get notified every time I have a new YouTube video. I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And, you know, my website, JenniferElizabethMasters.com. You can book your session with me. I do private energy clearings. I do group sessions. And I have a wealth of information on my website, JenniferElizabethMasters.com. Lots of free resources, blog articles, YouTube videos on my website as well. Love you. Thanks for being here. Mwah. Remember, the universe doesn't like waste. What are you wasting? What are you wasting your time on? What are you spending your time doing that you could stop so that you have more energy to do the things that truly make you happy, that bring joy to you, because you deserve it. I'm Jennifer Elizabeth Masters. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. And thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I love you.